Okay, I believe we're live now. Um, if you'll notice that I have a new graphic at the bottom for donations. If you go to, oh, it's not even on the right page. The link, which I'll also be putting in the comments in a second. The link should be in. I forgot to check to make sure the link is in the description. But before we get started, I'll make sure it's in the comments too. Considering this is whole stream is to try to raise money for charity. And I fucked it up because I scrolled. Oh, because I did this in the I didn't have like a special graphic. It's just like a window essentially into that page. So we'll see how well this setup works. I'm trying to design a robot until either I tap out or we finish the robot. 1 second before I get too into this. Okay, I want to be able to hit it. That's fair. Hopefully someone else will. Oh, damn. Is that where the top plane is? Damn. Okay, let's try to move some of this crap closer to the top plane. This is the dummy weapon blade because the idea is this is gonna use a it's gonna use a pre-built blade because my idea is essentially that this is gonna be what Ozark Howler was supposed to be, which is sort of something where anybody can make it, where it's much easier robot to make out of UHMW and without a 3D printer. So I'm trying to make the simplest robot I can possibly make. Unfortunately, Ozark Howler like didn't even work. Well, it kind of worked. But trying to get it within weight didn't really work. I'm also doing something a little different for the music, if you can't tell. And let me know if anybody actually recognizes the music. Because I won't do anything if you guess it, but I think I'll line this up. Maybe the right plane? No, I don't want the right plane. That was the wrong plane. No, wait. You know, I don't want the right... Then the robot's going to be sideways. I don't want to do that. Although this music might be a little too epic for what's going on, though. Why is this such a struggle to make everything in like one frame? This should not be this hard. Like, oh yeah, I'm trying to pull it in a direction it's not supposed to. I don't remember how the planes I put on this are. Okay. Do I want the front plane where the motor is? I think I'll put the front plane where the motor is. See? Okay, there we go. I guess we'll just have this be the... Because this is going to be centered anyways, so I'll take the... This with the right plane. Okay, so the motor is going to be basically kind of be the where the origin's at. I really should have put the first part in place before I put in everything else, but... You know what? I'm going to make this to the top plane. Okay. Oh my god, just... Please, for the love of God. Actually, wait. No, it should be fine. Because currently, how we have it now, this is a center-mounted blade, which I'm not sure if is what I want to do at the end, if I want it to be centered or off-center. I guess it's probably the most stable if I do that. I feel like I should do mirror. I'm probably going to mirror component, or before we mirror any components. Okay, I'm going to do this from the right plane. I should have put... I forgot that I should have put a... some sort of notification sound for the donations, but... I mean, yeah, we probably want to get this as close to the weapon as possible without being right on top of the weapon. Yeah, because we make it as not wide as possible, because we got to sink the big 6-inch blade. Wait, why is... How the fuck did I break... Oh, it's because I changed the... Yeah, never mind. Okay, this is gonna be a... Okay, that's a tight fit. It's also what she said. I think what we want to do here, I think I might change this to a distance one and have the spinner slightly off center, which is probably ill-advised. Considering what's going to happen is this thing is just going to go all over the place. Definitely want to flip the direction. Five millimeters off center. Oh yeah, because that's going to be mounted on the outside, so we're probably going to have less room movement. Yeah, I'm just going to put the electronics in place, and then we're going to actually start making a chassis. Save and rebuild the document. Yeah, because currently how we at? Because yeah, that's going to be pushing a little tight. We may. Do we push the battery? Do we push the motor forward more? Because otherwise, I could try looking at the other battery size. The other battery size, a little bit wider. Well, then we don't have to worry about making it off center, I guess. Because I have this, if I have this. No, the battery in the front now? No. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to think of how this is all going to fit in here. I guess because if we do it this way, nope, we may as well just make this mate instead of having this a distance. Just have this be in line with the motors. Because otherwise, we're just pushing the battery back for nothing. Just so I can see what's going on, I'm going to mirror the drive. The wrong plane. I am dumb. For real. Okay, so how am I going to fit all this? Oh, this is supposed to be an ant. If that wasn't clear, I'm just trying to think of how to get everything to fit. Because these are just repeat brush, your basic bitch brush motors, and this is 2822. Gonna be direct drive. I think later I might upgrade it to like our hub or something like that, but for now, I'm trying to remember who Cold Snap is. Actually, I was looking at parts and saw this, and it's probably gonna look something like this robot, but what do you think about Cold's? The Cold? I can type in Cold Snap robot. Oh, I've seen Cold Snap. Yeah, I'm not big on shufflers, to be honest, but it also wants apparently there's a homemade ice cream machine called Cold Snap. But yeah, I was thinking more of a Mud Skipper-esque, but like with wheels. I'm just debating what the longer, if I want the long battery or if I want the chunkier battery. I think this battery has more current that it can output, but Miles Sim, please go on the Valkyrie stream. I'm confused. Are you talking about the Valkyrie? Oh, Miles. Who's Miles Sim? I'm not sure who that is. Is that the Cold Snap guy? I was honestly considering having it be like more, what's that other one? Jinx. Maybe have a Jinx shape to it. Or have it something come out the back. Oh, yeah. I like assumed, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Yeah, I was almost thinking more of a Jinx shape. But I think I like the fat battery. So what we're gonna do is okay, I'm gonna save this for now. I could. I was looking at it, that like hijinks blade. Because I was gonna do I was gonna at least have a like pre-purchase blade, so I can have like, so that way it's easy for other people to copy it. Now, although if I swear in this day and age, like getting laser cut parts, especially like an AR500 blade, a custom AR500 blade is probably cheaper than some of the ones they're selling. Like if you go to Send Cut Send, maybe it's just steel prices are low or something, because I was getting new teeth for the FingerTech hub, and they were cheaper than the AR400 ones they come with. B0. We're going to start with the sides. Okay, so it's... And I think I'm going to kind of do what I did before. You know what? Actually, before I get into that, I'm going to rotate this hub, or not the hub, the mount. Yeah, because I think I think I want to rotate that hub. Change some of the mates. Distance mate's fine. This is the mate I'm changing. Oh, I realized I should probably define things. This is what I'll have be mated to the front plane. So we're going to rotate it like that. A mini mount, and then we'll do... I'm just going to have those parallel just to make my brain, because having those just be at a random thing. Even though I don't think it'll matter once it's like mounted. Like how that is. Okay. This height is still not defined. You know what? I'm actually, weirdly enough, I'm not going to define it until I get the sides. That way, because I haven't decided how tall the robot's going to be. Oh, snap. I realize that I have not made the robot. I haven't made the robot wide enough. Because the sides are going to hit the blade right now. Yep, we're building a big horizontal, but some of the limitations that I was gonna make it in a way that it doesn't use like CNC, like custom CNC parts, or use any 3D printed parts. The idea being that like other people can make this essentially. This isn't really a small undercutter, at least for an ant, because this is currently a 6-inch blade. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was still working. I was gonna build the sides. I was probably gonna also do my. Okay, what I want to do this side. I didn't want to open the part. We want to edit. And we're going to sketch along this plane. We're going to make it so that here. It's going to be a box. Because how this is going to end up being fabricated is I'm going to cut it by hand like I did with Ozark Howler. If anyone who watched those videos. But essentially, the big difference is going to be, well, I guess it's like, the difference is that it's a completely different robot. Because I think the beater bar and requiring a belt was not good for that concept. Wait, what? Oh, is this not, that wasn't a horizontal plane. There we go. Yep, make sure this is vertical. Otherwise, we're going to end up in a weird situation. I'm trying to make this, I want this a symmetrical part. Actually, no, I don't want it symmetric. I don't think I want this symmetrical. Because... do I want no, we'll see. Actually, no, I'm not going to make it symmetrical. I decided against it. I changed my mind. Not symmetrical anymore. Because there's going to be a back on it anyways. Actually, what am I doing? Okay. This... I just effed that up. Not my best work. Okay. This weapon? This is 6 inches. Is 6 inches not big enough for you? That's it. Definitely don't take that out of context. You must be hard. We're going to do 18 millimeters that way. Give us some play. Or in this one, we're going to 20, I think is too, literally the motor's going to be poking out of that. 24 maybe? That's good enough. Because that's going to fit. Oh, I guess I don't want to go too low because I think the like the top's got to go there. Try 22. Oh, I realized I probably want to do this in inches. Yeah, I wanted. Sorry, I think this is a thing I should do in inches based on because the UHMW that I'm gonna get is in inches, so we're gonna do this in inches. I am sorry to my international viewers for doing this in inches. Sorry, not sorry. Although, what is... It's going to be a driven one, but... Driven, yeah. I just wanted to... I needed a measurement over 1/8 of an inch. I mean, that's pretty close, but... Thing is, this works better if this is 1 inch. Although... no. I'm sure it'll be fine. If I go 1 inch this way. For now, I'm gonna just do this real quick just to get a vibe check. I have 1/4 inch UHMW on hand, so I'm gonna at least try to do 1/4 inch for now. And what we're also gonna do, we're gonna do basically mount flush with that, flush with this. If there's basically any interference with that, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a tight fit for that battery. For everything. No, I don't want to mate, sorry. .025. That's like, how many millimeters is that? Yeah, we're like less than a millimeter. That's not going to be enough leeway. It's just an annoying amount, but... Oh, I'm going to double check before... Not going to coincide with the right? I guess. Oh, I guess it could be smaller. Never mind. I realize this. It doesn't have to be that wide because whatever's going here is probably for the best though. Oh. No, I'm gonna push the motor in a little bit. Okay, yeah, if we're trying to make this as small as yeah, it's a good incredibly tight fit currently. We're just gonna change this once. Try to do pretty much all of it on one sketch. I'm gonna add like a 1/16 of an inch just to give that battery some breathing room. Or actually, I'm actually gonna make this a 1/16 of an inch shorter just to compensate, I guess. Yeah, I think that's actually that's actually the move. That way it's 1 7, 1 3/4. Wait a minute. And is that a problem? Shouldn't be a problem, right? Because I just realized the top of this goes just above the top of this, which I mean still probably won't be above the top of the robot, so I don't think that's a problem because there's going to be a top. This is fine. Okay, but we're going to convert entities. Not that one. We're gonna actually we'll just create a circle. Did not. One second. Let me get the music back. Okay, we're back. Okay, maybe that's a little too big. 0.25 is too small. Actually, that's probably the exact size. This should actually be a little bigger than that. Actually, no, wait, that's not the right size. We want the size of the actual face of the motor, not the face of, okay, yeah, that's right. Gotta act like I've been here before. I've literally done the same thing before. Nope, that's too much. I don't know why I don't just measure it, but don't ask me. Okay, I'm just gonna make these two equal to each other. And then we're gonna make a relatively small. Because I'm gonna end up having to make pilot holes anyways, so. And I think those for now are gonna be the only mounting holes for that face. We're going to specify the material. Oh, did I get a donation? I did. 1 second. Oh, crap. We have money. I have $120. So I forgot that I need to actively refresh it. So we're going to spin this shitty wheel that I made. Since I didn't realize, so 105 is why I did the first one. I didn't write this down anywhere where all of the things are, but I'm gonna click. I'm gonna explain things as they happen. Upside down. Oh shit. I didn't actually think this. Okay. So I'm gonna have a timer. Because the next one is at, okay, before I get into that, I'm gonna have to change the text. The next one was supposed to be, sorry, I am. The next one is supposed to be 110. And then I think since I have a, crap, I have the settings open. So upside down, I have to, shit, I didn't, oh god. Okay. Oh, it doesn't show upside down for you. I didn't think about this, but my screen is currently upside down. I can't. I'm trying to show you guys. Basically, I have to do this upside down. That's what's going on. I didn't think about the fact that because of how OBS works, it's not upside down for you. But I was gonna start it. The mouse is not upside down. My whole screen is. I had a timer going. Sorry, I had the whole timer thing open. So for 5 minutes. Oh God. I can't even. God, what's funny is to people looking. Oh God. I wish this was on this upside down for you guys, but it's only upside down for me. I was gonna do multiple things at once, but since this is, shit. I would not, oh my God. Okay, so we're up. Oh God, fuck. So, oh God, this is horrifying. We're not gonna make any, good thing I arbitrarily chose 5 minutes, because otherwise we were gonna be, okay. Oh, I was gonna make the front of the robot. Oh God. I just look like I have, to you guys, oh, I have to make a new part. Oh God. Oh God. Features. No, not features. Wait, no, because I'm editing the part. I need to stop editing the part. Oh my gosh. We need to insert a new part. Oh God. Oh God. It just looks like I am incapable of using a computer because it's basically only for me that this is upside down. Which, had I don't know, be good at streaming, I probably would have realized ahead of time. Just need to, don't mind me, I just need to look upside down. I'm trying to rename the part. Can I rename the part? I look fucking dumb as shit right now. You know what? We'll rename that once the timer's up. But okay, we're gonna just edit this part. Okay, I gotta edit the part. Edit part. There we go. This is like almost nauseating. Oh my god. Good thing I didn't roll a bunch of fucking shots before this one. That would have been, then I would puke. Okay. Oh god. I did not think this through at all. But okay, then we got I was trying to create a sketch. There we go. Oh god. This is the front of the robot, right? Okay. Oh god. Oh crap. I was just thinking about the fact that I was gonna have a wheel. I was gonna use the front as like a partial wheel guard, but god, I need a line. Okay. There we go. Got a line. Oh my god. Oh god. Where the fuck is the end? There we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. No. Oh god. Anybody who doesn't know what's going on or like it just tunes in is going to be like, what is wrong with this man? Oh god. Why is this so hard? I just need to flip my brain upside down. God damn it. Wait, I lost. Oh, because the cursor. Oh, there we go. Okay. And as soon as we finish this, I'm going to spin the wheel again. Because if I had a better way of tracking things, I probably would. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Okay. I'll make. Oh wait, what am I? Oh yeah, I want to do. Okay, I want to create a relation. Good lord. Nope, not. Actually, no. This is what I wanted. I was like, no, I want a relation. No, this is actually what. Okay. That how thick are? Oh, our timer's up. Oh god. Not okay. I can change it back now. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all freaking night. Okay. Oh, my screen turns black when I do that. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel again. Because 100 and... Did I write this down? Did I write down the increments that I was gonna do? I guess we'll just wing it. I need to really keep track. So next spin. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you working? Oh, now I fucked it up. Okay. Okay, we gotta go back to our spin. Close? Oh, do I remove? No, I don't want to remove it. I'm actually gonna... Oh, not... Another... Okay. So now I have to just do it left-handed. I have to set up... I have to do... Oh god. I was hoping to just get drunk. Instead, I gotta like do a bunch of left-handed shit. You know, I'm gonna actually open the thing before I switch to left-handed. Next one is... It was 120. So... Okay. This is actually less bad than New 0.75 inches. Oh. Okay, we are in the sketch. We are actually in the sketch. Oh, sorry. Am I too far away from the microphone? I realized I just moved. God, I'm gonna make no progress. Yeah, because this is basically just gonna be a flat bar with some holes in it. Yeah, anyone who's never seen my streams before is like, is this dude like drunk? Unfortunately, that was like half the plan was to get drunk, but apparently not. The wheel said no. Oh god. Wait, did just no? I did it. I was editing the previous part. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. I didn't realize because I was upside down. Oh, I didn't actually start a timer. I'll know when to stop. I think I start at 7:45. I'll actually instead I will just make a sketch for the holes. Oh. I'm dumb. I need to, before I do that. How tall is this? I didn't adjust the height. Oh yeah, that's probably why it's poking out the top, because I never actually, this is not defined in the upward direction. How tall did I end up making this? An inch. I made it an inch. Okay, so we're gonna find the top plane? Side plane. Top plane. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got it. We're gonna do from to that top plane, but we're not gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Okay, much better. I realize the problem with some of these things that I did to make it harder is that no one can see that I'm doing it this way. People just think that, why is he incapable of like just clicking it? It's because I keep accidentally doing the opposite click. Also, if you're watching, because I know the person who donated texted me, but they're not talking in chat, apparently. Which I would obviously see much sooner than a text. Oh god, okay. I don't know why I did it that way. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's the 5 minutes, I think. Okay, 120. So I'm gonna adjust my little text. Okay, 130 is when we'll do the next spin. Then we're gonna do another spin now. Delete the last part. Fuck! God damn it! Oh, god damn it. I've only one part. So I guess we're deleting it. Definitely don't save it. We gotta delete the part. Okay. Well, I have to make a new part. Well, I guess I'll just use this part. I'll rename it. I'm really glad I've made no progress. Okay. I'm gonna add a sketch here. Oh, nope, I'm not editing the part. We're gonna be here all fucking night. Okay, actually, before I move on, I'm gonna update. Fresh, you know, more donations. Okay, we're home free for now. Oh yeah, I need to actually put the sketch somewhere. No, I thought I wasn't editing the part. There we go. Put forks where the sticks are. I'm not sure which sticks you're talking about. Especially now that I deleted my part. This. In the manta ray. Oh, forks lower than, yeah. Okay. Should be an inch. It's cut from inch stock. Yeah, I was thinking of having the back part kind of work as a sort of fork, but kind of see how it works out. Oh, of course. Do this. 625. Wait, is this not bound to the... Oh, this is supposed to be... Go. Sure. I really want to do 1 inch. That's... Actually... I forgot to add the mounting holes for the... Equal. I don't know if that we... Okay. Okay, so that part, save it internally for now. Make another part of the robot so that are actually wait, I need... Or I have to like delete one. Okay, so then we gotta... that hole there. Boopity boopity boop. I think we'll do 1/8 of inch from the end, and then we'll put one mirror it. That. Fine, and then we'll probably make it about half an inch deep, which is a little over, probably less than that, honestly, but we'll do 0.25. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think a big thing about this one is that because it's going to be like hand cut UHMW, it's going to be kind of hard to... yeah, I think it might be just wide enough, but... oh, wait, we need a new part. Because I deleted a part. Let's start the origin, go out here, bang, bang. That's not where I wanted it to be from. I wanted to measure it from here. There we go. Oh shit, this is supposed to be in like, that's a really small 0.75 inches. All of them not. Okay. That mirror about. Plane. Okay, and then we're gonna do holes. They're gonna be slightly bigger because they're gonna be they're not supposed to be threaded into. All the odds are they will, considering it's also UHMW, but right plane. Wait, did I accidentally make the other thing 0.25? No, wait, no, that was the holes that were. Then I think I want to mirror, or I want to, yeah, mirror component. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Whatever. Hate myself. There we go. Oh, I didn't ever. I need to create a dummy wheel. Add the name. Cancel. That's not what I missed. Not even upside down. a new part. Name part. Okay, so we're going to create a dummy wheel. I need to figure out, because I realized I have this in the front, but I realized like, oh shit, that's not going to work. Okay. I'm going to edit part. Actually, we're just going to open. Actually, I'm going to not do it this way. I'm going to delete that. Yep. That. Scared the shit out of me. I'm going to save this. New part this way. I'm just going to create a basic. No, this should be in inches because all the foam wheels are in inches. Let's start with a 2-inch wheel. I don't think it. No, I think 1.75 is my guess. Gonna be the right one, and then we're gonna do mid plane. We're gonna do, I think, 0.5. The width of the foam wheels. What would I call it? And then we're just gonna do dummy wheel. I'm gonna change the color of this so I can actually tell it apart from everything else. Not that dark. Okay, so we're gonna do boop, boop, boop. We're there. As expected, yeah, the foam wheels would hit that. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to place the battery in front instead of behind. Because honestly, if I make that one an inch and some change. And I'd put the battery in the front instead of the back. Yeah, I think what I want to do is just... Oh yeah, I forgot it's no longer made of that part because I don't... It's made like that. I don't think I need protection from all sides, but Oh, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna edit this. Create a new sketch. Convert the holes from the other side. Why would I put them? No need to put them in a different spot. That way, if I make a little jig for drilling, I can just use the same jig twice. Okay, then we'll do that. And then what I want to do here, I want to put the back on. I don't know why I worried about a switch. Realistically, this switch is probably just gonna be like tucked in a corner. Okay. Then we're gonna do, let's tuck that there. Okay, and then we're gonna put on a back. Rename it to also, I'm curious. No one's trying to guess what the name of this robot's gonna be, especially because I have the acronym in the actual part. Sketch there. This is really testing my CADing ability to make all these circles. Or all these rectangles. I guess, but like I mentioned, the reason why it's a bunch of rectangles is because because it's literally just a, I'm literally going to cut this out by hand with a handsaw. If I had a miter saw, I would use that, but because I feel like that's pretty much the equivalent of not doing a CNC. A lot more people have a miter saw than it. Wait, I never actually made a feature. I'm probably going to end up adding more holes to this, but for now, we'll just do... Oh, fuck. I forgot my default is millimeters because normally that's, I think, the best. DIY, yeah. That's kind of... Because this is basically... it's the same design principle I used with Ozark Howler, except for Ozark Howler didn't work out very well, so we're trying it again. Yeah, UHMW, it's going to be a thick back, but nothing wrong with a thick back is what I always say. Okay. This will be interesting. You know what? Okay. I think how I want to do this. Okay. So this is an interesting thing that I'm about to do. So like I mentioned, I'm going to have the feature in the back like Jinx has. What am I doing? But Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But the stock I have is too... What's the right size wheel? Actually, I think that's the perfect size wheel. Wait. Because, let me check something. Because I just realized I think we're cutting it close with this shaft. I mean, I guess I could shorten the shaft if the shaft is the problem, but yeah, as far as his weapon height, the weapon height's I think is just right. I think if I end up having extra weight, I might try to add more wheel guards as opposed. I mean, I could try to add forks to the wheel guards, but okay. Let's make this tail. Because I am at some point gonna have to go to bed, but guess we're not gonna do it quite yet. I haven't even made the back of the robot. Because what I'm gonna try to do with this is I only have. I guess no, wait. I was like, I only have. What's because I have 1.5 inch stock of UHMW. All the stock I have is UHMW is 2.5 inch, and I can't eat. So we're gonna try to see what I'm gonna end up doing. Okay. So I'm gonna do this sketch. Okay, so we're gonna have probably this whole thing be one. I'm just gonna convert the entity. I'm not gonna stop playing with it. So we're gonna convert this entity, right? And then I'm gonna get some virtual planes. So this is gonna be effectively what's supposed to be the floor. I'm gonna make that tangential to the wheel. Let me know if the... Okay. And then we're gonna do... I'm gonna create... This is gonna be my X and Y bounds, or my top and bottom bounds. Because I have only 1.5 inch stock. So we're gonna do... parallel. And we're gonna do a distance. Fuck. 5 inches. Wait. Oh, is this thing more than 1.5 inches tall? Wait, I forgot how tall I made this robot. Before... Wait. Did I make the robot too tall? Oh, it's 1 inch tall. Okay. So if we go to edit the sketch... Is 1.5 inches not an option? Wait. Okay, I don't think I have to worry as much as... Like, how tall is this? Oh, yeah, wait. Okay, if it's... I see why. Because it can't be more than an inch. It's just going to approach an inch. I don't know why I made... Okay, whatever. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. I'm just going to pretend that I wasn't thinking that. Okay, so... Wait a minute. Let me double check something. What is the height from here to here? The height from there to there is less than 1.5 inches. So I don't have to worry about shit because my stock is 1.5 inches. I'm being goofy. Sorry, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do... Oh, my thing went away. One second. Sorry. I'm going to refresh this before I carry on. Oh, I have $10 more. Okay. Sorry, I forgot that why I was here. So we got another. So we're going to spin this again. Please not be another terrible gin. Oh, I put shots on here. Of course, it's my least wanted one. Not that. In case. Luckily, I'm not worried about getting demonetized because I'm not monetized, but we do have gin. I'm gonna get out my little paper towel. I hate gin. If you know anything about me, it's like the one liquor I hate. Like the one, like, more, actually, maybe not, that's a lie. It's not the only one I hate. But I actually really have to, that was a problem a problem I didn't anticipate while doing this, is that I'd have to go to the bathroom. I may have to take a break at some point to take the bathroom. To curing Alzheimer's, I guess. Okay. Back to the robot. I think what we want to do, because we're not going to be making complicated cuts, because I don't got like a fancy jigsaw. So anything I make is going to have to be like either right angles, 45-degree angles, or 60 or 30. So I think what we're going to do, boom. I think. Nope, that's not the angle I wanted to do. But yeah. Okay, 45 degrees. I think, and this should be L to 2 inches. I think this will be like, what if this is 1/8 of an inch? Nah, 0.25 I think is the right answer. I'm really just pretending like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, this should be parallel to that. We'll do this if we're gonna make that 1.25. We'll do this. Actually, I'll do because that doesn't need to be like raised at all. Okay. I mean, I could do it this way. That's too big. That's like goofy large. Because I want it to be So we'll have a flat part there. This flat part, because I want to give the probably 0.5 and then ooh, this is ugly. That thing's absolutely getting fucking this little tail I'm making is absolutely gonna get obliterated. We'll do mid plane 0.25 because that's the stock. What? 7 point, oh yeah. This, not, I'm trying to think of how to make the tail a little bit more visually interesting, but I'm definitely going to be popping holes into this, popping holes into that, but I think that's probably what I'm going to do. This is going to be, this back part's going to be Swiss cheese. Material. I could have swore I added, no, I don't want a custom menu. I gotta change the material on a lot of these parts. Change favorites. Because I thought I had, because I've, no, not custom plastic. Because I created my own custom UHM, there we go. Add. Those. Because they don't have UHMW, which is kind of weird that by default that they wouldn't have UHMW. I don't know. Is UHMW not as popular as... I feel like even outside of... I mean, it's not a combat robot. It's so many random stuff that uses UHMW, but... Or maybe it does and it's like some other name. Because there are some materials where I'm like, wait, what is that? I was actually thinking of doing 2 different pieces, but I may end up playing with the idea of what, like whether I do 1 or 2, because this is like a teeny little, what am I trying to say? A teeny little tail just to keep it. Okay, this robot might work. I know that's a bold claim saying any of my robots will work, but especially ones that I make by hand, considering I am notoriously bad with woodworking tools. Famously bad. I think I mentioned this in my Ozark Howler video, but when I was in high school, I took a woodworking class and I made some ugly stuff. I was so bad at it that even though, like, one of my worst grades in high school was, well, I think some of my worst grades on like any test were in that woodworking class. Like, I'd get A's and B's in like advanced science, but like woodworking, terrible. It was like an elective class that like was supposed to be easy, and I was like just couldn't make anything to save my goddamn life. Which is probably why I'm like the worst person to make these sorts of bots to like teach people how to do it. Or maybe that makes me the best person, because if I can make a robot using woodworking tools, then you probably can. Because it's kind of like watching those cooking shows or any of those like other makers, and they're like, oh yeah, I use this, like, here's how you make this, and it's like involves a bunch of really expensive tools that you don't have. Or he's like incredibly skilled at whatever they're doing. Refresh the page. God damn it. Unfortunately, I do this in the goofiest way possible. Nope, not quite. There we go. Sorry. But I've managed to do like the jankiest way to like show what the donations are. Oh, new Beetle battle. What's the new event you look forward to watch? Or entering anything? Well, to watch this weekend, I would go to NHRL, our new Norwalk Havoc Robot League. That'll be streaming all tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday, all Saturday. That's what I'm going to watch. Competing, I'm going to be competing at RSL October 18th. That'll be in like Hastings, Minnesota. But there's pretty much events somewhere in the world every weekend. Oh yeah, because I have the Bigfoot wallpaper. Yeah, I like that was the logo for the wallpapers when I had commissioned. But yeah, the event in October is essentially it's like there's like rankings in the Midwest for bots, and that's essentially going to be the last chance for any of my robots to qualify for finals for the Midwest finals, essentially. So that's going to be a big event for me. Hopefully I end up going to the MRCA finals at the beginning of November. Although I was thinking about going to an event in it'll be streamed, but it won't be streamed here. It'll be streamed on Robot Smashing League's web site. I don't have the link on hand, but I've been to enough of their events that if you click on like half my videos are like at RSL. And if you type in NHRL robots, you'll come up with the NHRL for this weekend. I'm excited to watch that because they haven't been doing anything all summer. They take a break over the summer. I don't end up going there very often because it's quite a trip to get all the way out to because it's in Norwalk, Connecticut. It's pretty much the best show in combat robotics, I would say. At least currently, since especially with BattleBots kind of being like not super relevant lately, for better or worse. But I feel like whether BattleBots gets another season anytime soon or not, I feel like combat robotics is doing fine. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, this NHRL is over. I don't fully know why they don't do events over the summer. I'm not super active in that community, even though I have been there once. Yeah, they're doing one this weekend. I'm definitely gonna be watching that as I build. I have some robots I need to work on, so I'll be watching that while I work on my robots. Because they have 3 pound. They have beetle weights, 3 pounds, 12 hobby weights, and lightweights. That's what 30s are called, right? I always forget the names of anything that's not a beetle or an ant. Yeah, they just take a break over the summer. I don't know why. I'm sure they have their reasons. Because June was the last one, if I'm not mistaken, and I was there at June, but we don't need to talk about that. Featherweights. Why do You're right. One of these days, I'm actually gonna remember the names of all those it's not like they're uncommon. Watch, I'm gonna like even feel like even when I get around to making one, a 30-pounder, I'm gonna just keep calling them 30-pounders and forget what they're actually called. Which is good. As you mean NHRL has been doing so many things? I feel like last summer though, they did stuff. They had like the All-Star event during the summer when they were normally not doing anything, and there's been talks about a pro league. I remember actually, I think in the Discord for NHRL, someone was like, "What is the pro league?" Like they created a whole like, what's it called? Like a channel in the Discord for pro league. Yet they never. I've heard no one knows what pro league is. New things? I haven't actually paid attention. What new things? I just am like, oh yeah, I know people are going to be there. I know that they've like, because I saw the one video, and it mostly sounded like features and stuff, but I don't fully remember what they have planned. Sportsman weight class back then. Oh yeah, they did used to have. That wasn't last year. That was like further back than that. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like Sportsman, like it's. Forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, it was Sportsman. Like I think it would be kind of interesting to make a Sportsman robot, but there's not enough events, and plus I think I don't know if they're as popular for people to watch the Sportsman. I think a lot of spectators at least would rather do watch full combat. And NHRL is definitely a lot more spectator focused than any of the other events. Not that they're not competitor focused, but they get their money from the spectators, but which ironically is kind of better for the builders because the builders aren't footing the bill for a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm trying to remember how thick the what am I trying to say? I have a bunch of polycarbonate on hand. I'm just trying to remember how thick it is. I don't know why I had to say thick like that. Because I think I'm going to do a 0.06 inch. Okay, so because for the base plate, I'm going to do a thinner polycarbonate than the top plate. Because they shouldn't be hitting my bottom plate. And I mean, if I'm being honest, if they hit my bottom plate, the polycarbonate wasn't gonna stop them anyways. No amount of polycarbonate was probably gonna. Oh shit! I gotta go to my little. Gonna refresh it. Oh, we got another $10 raised. Make sure it's on screen. Okay. Oh, I went too far. Sorry about that. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I forgot what I was gonna do for this. Oh, too far. Okay. I was gonna make a short so more people know about it, but okay. I do have to spin the wheel again. I was just gonna do every $10 at this point, until we get to 100. Mostly because I was gonna write it down, but I was gonna have a more complicated graphic. Hot sauce. Fuck me. Why did I put that on there? But just, we got Cholula. Fortunately, I'm not gonna do an act as much as I would for an actual shot because I don't know. I've never taken a shot of hot sauce before, and I don't know what my body's gonna do. And I'd rather not puke on stream. Mayo plus hot sauce. We're not. This isn't for dipping, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm doing only like this much because I don't know what's gonna happen. It's viscous. I didn't think about that part. I'm really glad the wheel's at least giving us a variety of stuff. I'm glad I didn't do more. Thanks for the donation though. Appreciate it. Make sure we didn't get another one while I was doing that. Okay, we're at 140. I think if I get to 9 o'clock, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna at least take a, and I'm not done yet. Oh god, I'm gonna take a bathroom break because I don't usually. Oh my, I'm getting like hot. I don't have my AC on. It's been like, I'm in Wisconsin and it's been like, oh god, I didn't finish. It's really sticking. I didn't finish naming this. Okay. Bottom. Fuck me. Shot of hot sauce. Would not recommend. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Oh. My bad. I'm not trying to cough on you guys. I'm gonna switch the music up. 1 second. I just played like the same soundtrack, like really good. Oh my god, the hot sauce. I know at least one of you guys. Oh, I forgot to like change when the next spin is. Sorry. I know some of you guys know this song, these songs. Okay. This one we want to actually make, like, Because these holes, I probably actually care more if they are get screwed into, because that's a fun. Because this is going to be polycarbonate, because polycarbonate is easy to work with, like to cut by hand. That's why you see, I mean, some robots use polycarbonate. I pretty much only use polycarbonate in my hand cut bots, because I feel like carbon fiber is just objectively better. Honestly, 3D printed stuff is like easier to work with, but with polycarbonate more so than a lot of other materials, you want to do your best to not be screwing into the actual polycarbonate, because it creates a lot of stress. I don't know if I mentioned that in my little video, but did I mid-plane that? That was not supposed to be a mid-plane. Absolutely not a mid-plane. Am I gonna be taking off my own screw heads? Oh, I'm also missing a very important hole. I think it'll be fine. We'll see. Oh, damn it. Fucking news feed. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Hasa is lingering. Okay, that's better. Also, if you donate it and doesn't update in the bottom left, let me know, because I'm like I see messages, but like the thing updating, like I don't think to always check it. Big ol' hole. We have is polycarbonate one of the... Oh, it's gonna set it as PET, because that's probably around where polycarbonate is as far as density is. Density is the only material property I really do anything with, at least in SolidWorks. Mostly because I feel like if I try to do more complex simulations, I don't think it would actually be that accurate. I'm probably also going to cut these corners off, to be honest. Like, probably what's going to end up... I don't know why I did a separate cut, but okay. You know, we're just going to pre-do it. Do it as a chamfer. That way I can effectively add and take away it a lot easier than if I did it as like the shape of the thing. Because I know if it's like last time, my robot's gonna be overweight, and then I'm gonna be like looking to find some way to save weight, and I'm gonna like trim those little cut corners, literally. Okay. Right now we need a new part. We need the top. New part. I'm actually going to finish this probably within 2 hours. At least the CAD. Although I probably do a weight analysis, but One, I'm not in the actual part. Two, I'm going to save this before I forget. While I'm saving that, I'm going to update our... God damn it. Okay, wait. Not right. Okay. I don't know why it keeps wanting to time me out. Like it's a donation page. Are you really that worried about me being signed in too long? Do you have that many people just sitting at your page? It never actually signs me out is the annoying part. It just threatens to sign me out. I realize the holes, like the mounting holes, are the same for the top and bottom. Although the other holes are not the same. Because I'm probably going to make them... I'm probably going to make them different thicknesses. I'm probably going to have the top a little bit thicker. Because we have to worry about the mounting for the motors. But... You know what, actually, what I'm probably going to do... Probably just going to do... Like, why would I not just convert entities? Convert all these holes, too? Because as far as overall shape and mounting holes, they're going to be the same, but it's just going to be... One is going to be different thickness, and one is going to... One has to have the hole for the weapon, and one has to have the mounting holes for that motor. Okay. And I was honestly, I'm feeling what I should do. Oh god, my fucking... That hot sauce is not sitting well in me. Getting the bubble guts. Okay, there we go, make that equal. These are 3mm mounting holes, so we'll do... Oh, this is in millimeters anyways. Not supposed to be in millimeters. Everything's supposed to be in inches. Okay, what? I don't remember what type of polycarbonate I have on it. Eighth is the largest, so we'll go with eighth. It's actually relatively thick. But I might do some sort of plate either to like, or washers or something, like where the mounting for the weapon is, so it's a little bit more rigid. Or I might just do a second piece of polycarbonate. This is a goofy robot, but I think I'm about done. Pretty much just gotta add hardware. Sorry, that sound goes too hard. just gonna use this for an estimate for weight analysis. Oh yeah, what's our weight analysis at? We're at 300 grams. With how much of the robot we have in it, that's actually pretty good. That's probably going to be underweight. 300 gram. Well, I mean, obviously that's like 100. That's like a whole ferry weight underweight. Which means I could probably add like features like forks, maybe, or honestly, what I'd probably do is I'd probably double up on this. Or I'd probably make this beefier is probably what I want to do. Oops. Because how it is currently, it is kind of flimsy. So if I do like 0.25 there, 0.3125 there, then it's just a little bit more robust, and it won't get like fucking immediately sliced off. Or I could put little metal bits on it. Check donations while I'm in here. Oh, shit, we got another donation. I don't know why I'm swearing. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. Doing more talking now that we're running out of stuff to design. Oh, make pretty. Sweet. This just means I have to add a purely cosmetic part to it. How I'm gonna do that, I haven't decided yet. Okay, so we have to add a purely cosmetic part, nothing functional. I think we need to give it a face. Okay. How do I do this? We're gonna put eyes into this part. Okay, how do so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make it symmetrical. Do an arc. It's entirely too large of eye, but we're... Okay, that. Okay, we're gonna do this. That. I don't know what the hell that's. No, it's too small. Okay, this is not, I think this is not horizontal. Well, I guess that makes it horizontal. Oh, that forces it. To make this a little bit lower. Closer. No, that's too low. Five. I mean, how does it look when I mirror it? Wait. Not that we don't want that through all. We want it. It put some eyeballs on that bad boy. I don't know if that's too big. Oh, that's not it. Okay, now it looks more like a. I think also if we. We're to like make it black. Making it actually black in the final product, I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but... Okay, there we go. Now I got to check my little wheel again for any more donation. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that I'm gonna make a hole into this for the sake of saving weight, but actually no, I'm just not gonna do it now. I'll do it when I think what features forks. I'm trying to think of a good way to add forks to this. Because I'm gonna have to hand make whatever forks. How about this? This might be a little bit goofy, but I have an idea. Okay, what we're gonna do, 2 parts. This is probably like the worst weight amount of fork. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna basically do kind of what we did in the back, but we're gonna like throw this onto like the edge. Actually, before I do that, we'll make this sure it's horizontal and make sure it's tangent to this. That way we know where the floor is supposed to be. It actually worked. That didn't actually. Essentially what we're gonna do, bit of this. Maybe debating how this is gonna end up looking. Everything basically has to be 30 degree, 30, 45, or that's like, how do we get? That's too sharp down. Do like 60, the exact opposite. Oh wait, that's the wrong. 30. Maybe what we want to do full. This, I mean, this is sharp. It can only be 30. Make it 30. This from here to 60. And that's, oh wait, like something, I have to define at least one. Did I define this? No, I did not define that. Okay, so we're gonna define this as, shit, this should be, supposed to be an 8. Maybe not point. Well, maybe we'll do like quarter of an inch. No. .125. There's probably gonna be a screw sticking out the front, but it is what it is. A whole inch. Half an inch. Wait, that's one the wrong direction, and that's the wrong. Some goofy. These are gonna be some goofy forks. Yeah, we'll mirror this. Well, actually, we'll give it its proper. Okay, I should probably make these whole. Or because I need to at least get far enough that I could theoretically make this robot. Should be 0.125. Is equal to all the other ones because it's the same size. We're gonna do this. Then we're actually going to mirror this. Those all equal. Screws that. It's gonna be hanging out of the. This is fine. You're such a goofy little robot. Actually, I'm gonna make this black. Spice it because I do have black UHMW. I'm gonna just the highlights black. Like the highlight little Okay, that's our little robot. I don't think I don't think we're gonna have 150 grams worth of screws. Oh crap! God damn it! This frickin' site. Okay, yeah, it might be the robot. Oh, I have a weapon. 1 second. I have to get a, I need to see if I can get an actual weapon. Because the thing is, I'm buying a pre-purchased weapon, but so I don't have the. I couldn't find the actual file for it. This will have to be good enough for now. Will I actually make it? I'll worry about that later. But yeah, this is our little robot. It's gonna. Hopefully, I can. Some of these parts, like this and this rear part, are gonna be kind of difficult to make. Those are the parts that I'm not really looking forward to, and they definitely aren't gonna end up looking like this. I can guarantee you that much. But I'm gonna try my best to make them. But a mean undercutter. Because let's say, actually, if I go open this up, because this is one of the lighter blades. If I do, because I did the override mass properties. Because I think 75 is like the heavier weapon. Let's say we make it a 75 gram weapon. What's that? Come on. Yeah, that's still way below weight. I think I like this. This is gonna be thing. And I'm assuming we don't have any more donations, and then I think I'm gonna call it there. I didn't repost it into the chat at all. Just post in the chat. Just for last, I probably should have been doing that as I went, but that's what happens when I don't have like a moderator. I feel like these forks are gonna get absolutely fucking obliterated. But like these forks on the end, because they're like on the end. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a lot uglier when it's actually made. But thanks for tuning in. Those that donated, thanks for donating. Yeah. I'm assuming that's everything, right? Mounting holes, and then the holes for the actual motor, or then we got... Oh, I need a hole for the battery. That's a thing that I've done a million. I cannot tell you how many times I've forgot a hole for a battery. No, that's not. Gotta go for it. Why would I put 0.25? That's the thickness of it. An eighth of an inch. Through all, okay. Probably make it a little bit bigger than that. Good enough for now. Yeah. A blocky undercutter made in just about 2 hours. I'm probably gonna use like repeat hubs or whatever foam, and then foam tires. Yeah, I think okay. I'm for real gonna check one last time, and then I'm gonna call it. I just forgot that I had to have the switch. Wanted to throw it in there one more time. Okay. Well, you have a good night. I didn't want to open that. But I'm logging off. See ya next time I'm streaming. Maybe I'll get back to a normal streaming schedule, but for now, I think I'm gonna be pretty busy for next couple of weeks, so it might be kind of hard to swing. Feel like streaming again, but I'll try to get back hopefully in another schedule over the winter.